Welcome to my channel. Please do subscribe to my channel so that you can stay updated about my latest video. You get notified so that you will stay updated and know when I drop a new video. And most of my video are going to help you when it comes to manipulation aspects. So all you just need to do is subscribe. Just click on subscribe button. And it's totally free. You won't be charged a dime for it. So
Hey, hello and welcome once again to my YouTube channel. This is Reflect Image. This is the first time, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and also turn on the notification icon. If you're already a subscriber, welcome back. Don't know, my manipulation these days are just simple and hyper realistic. Not like before that I do use one background to manipulate my picture. This time around I'll be using two separate backdrops and blending the both together to give me an actual result. So with no further ado, let's jump into the action. This picture was taken with my Canon 6D. You can see. I 3 light setup and I'm using my 50mm prime lens, my aperture at 1/4, aperture at 4, my shutter speed at 1/160. So first thing I just need to do is to open my picture on my camera raw or whatever color grading software you use. Some people do use Lightroom, some use Capture One, but most of the time I use my Photoshop, my camera raw to color grade my raw pictures. So the first thing I just need to do is to increase the shadow. I'll bring down the white a little bit. Exposure, I'll increase it a little bit. Now go to where my skin tone is. Under my HSL adjustment, I'm going to increase the brightness, the luminance of my skin tone. So once I'm done with that, I just have to click on open, put my picture in Photoshop. So the next thing I do after I'm done opening my picture in Photoshop is to retouch my picture. Whatever method you want to use in retouching your picture, just make sure you retouch it perfectly before you jump straight into manipulation. Because if you have to make any manipulation and later go back to retouch, you have a lot of work to do. So make sure you retouch first before you start manipulation. Now let's say we are done with our retouching right now. The next thing is you need to do what? To resize the picture to whatever size you want it to be. And to give it more border room. So for me to enlarge my picture, I just have to go to my crop. Under my crop, I'll make sure my 4x5 is selected. So that's what I use mostly in cropping my picture. Because I post mostly on Instagram, as I usually say. And I don't like it whenever I post on Instagram, Instagram decides my pictures for me. So I like actually resizing it from scratch myself. So the first thing I just need to do is to drag from the top and also drag from the bottom. So since my selection is already on a fixed size, so if I'm just dragging, it's going to give me the same size I want, which is the 4x5, but it's going to increase the border room for me. So just enlarging, whitening your backdrop the way you see it. So once you're done, just click on your OK. So you might be thinking, are we going to fill up this area? Don't worry, you're going to walk through that process. So now I will jump straight away. I've actually retouched my picture. I've retouched and I've expanded this way, as you can see over here. I've retouched and I've expanded my picture this way. So what I just need to do right now is to do what? Is to remove my subject from the backdrop. So please pay attention to all these steps because each and every step matters when it comes to manipulation. So pay close attention to these details I'll be doing for you guys right now. So the first next thing you need to do is to duplicate your background layer by clicking on Ctrl J. Now let's name this our subject layer. Let's name it subject layer. Subject layer. So here is where we are going to remove our subject from the backdrop. So there are so many ways you can do that. We have the quick selection tool, we have the polygonal lasso tool, we have the lasso tool, we have the magnetic tool. So use whatever tool you know how to use best. But I already have my selection because I've worked on the picture before. I'm just showing you guys how I did achieve the picture. And I've saved the selection. All I just need to do right now is to come to my select. That select, I'm going to load my selection. And under the channel, I'm going to bring up the name I saved it with and click on OK. You can see right now I did what? It save our selection for you, bring back our selection for us. So once you're done with selecting, this is the way the picture is going to look for you. So the next thing I just need to do right now is just to right click on it. Sorry, I'll pick a selection tool, I'll right click on it, I'll go to feather, I'll make sure I'm feathering by 2 pixels. So I don't want my edges to look too sharp. So that's why I feathered it. The next thing I'll do is just to create a mask on it. This camera icon over here. So once you click on it, it's going to remove your subject from the backdrop. But you won't know what it just did for you right now. But you have to turn off your background layer. You will see we have our subject without the backdrop. So let's turn this back on right now. That being said, right now, the next step is for you to go back to the background layer and duplicate it once more by clicking on Ctrl J. So once you're done with that, hold down your Ctrl key and click on the marks of the subject layer. Click on the marks. It's going to bring back selection for you. Once it does, just go to select, that select, go to modify, then click expand. Make sure you're expanded by 8 pixels. After you're done with that, go to your rectangle marker tool. Make sure your addition is on turned on so that you're going to select all this area that you want the background to fill up for you. So select from the top like this. the left hand side also, like this. Do the same thing here also. Just add everything to selection. Make sure you're selecting part of the backdrop. All the area you want to fill with the initial backdrop to make it look very, very seamless. Once you're done with selection, just right click on it. Then go to fill. Under fill, make sure you are clicking on content aware and all every other thing is this way. Color adaptation is on. Blending mode normal, opacity 100%. Don't check preserve transparency, then click on OK. And wait for it is going to load up for us. Let's see if it's going to actually fill up that area for us. Let's see what it's going to give us right now. And boom, look at what it did for us. It filled the backdrop for us with the initial backdrop. So control D to select. So someone that did not see where you actually extend this backdrop, I think these are why the backdrop is. So we are yet doing our editing here. So on this backdrop right now, which is backdrop, let's change the name to modify. Let's change it to modify. Click on OK. So this is our modify layer again. We're going to duplicate this once more by clicking on control. Once you're done with that, let's go to your filter. Under filter, go to blur. Go to Gaussian blur. I'll be using 100 as my radius. I'll click on my OK. But here's where the issue that everybody faces. You can see the moment we blow out the backdrop right now, the footer shadow is no longer there. And for your manipulation to look very, very nice, you need to retain the footer shadow. And here's where most of you guys get it wrong. What you just need to do right now is to create a mark on it, on your modified copy. Create a mark on it, then pick your brush, pick your normal brush. Make sure the brush is on black, 100% opacity is turned on. Then scroll over the area where you know the footer shadow is before. You can see. Then use it to return back the footer shadow. Then we are good to go. With this right now, any backdrop you have to bring into Photoshop, you need to synchronize with this right now. So just get to this step, I don't think you have any issue again. So the next thing I'll be doing right now is to do what? To go back to my file manager, go to my file manager. I'll be picking the backdrop I'll be using. This is the first backdrop I'll be using right now. Just have to drag it down to my Photoshop. All these backdrops and lots more available for sale on my store. You can just visit my store today and make purchase. Then you gain access to them. But I'll be giving you this guys, I'll give you this backdrop for free to actually download, but you have to join my Telegram group to be able to access it. So let me just increase. You can see. You can see. But the issue I'm facing right now is that if I want the background to look very, very realistic, I don't actually get to the down bottom over here. So I'll make sure I place it well first. This is how I want it to be. I'll click on my OK. Click on my OK. Once I'm done with this right now, I just have to pick my rectangle marquee tool. I'm going to scroll from this downside. I'll scroll from here like this. Where, as you can see, I'm actually targeting this line. I don't want to drag this line along with it. So I'll make sure I come down here and I will rasterize it. Right click on it, click on rasterize, then Ctrl T for full transform. I'll hold down my shift key, then I'm going to drag down. So it's going to fill the entire backdrop. I'll click on my OK, Ctrl D to deselect. Next thing I'll do right now is change the blend mode from normal. I'll bring it down to soft light. Boom. Look at what it did was. It's actually synchronized with our previous backdrop and it's looking well placed. And that's the goal of manipulation. But the issue I'm having right now is I'm still seeing some strands of hair, some background on the hair area, and some background there. Can you see? So to remove that is very, very easy. But to start removing that, it's going to look very, very quick that we are doing manipulation. So go to your subject layer, click on the layer itself, then go to layer, under layer, come down to meeting, under meeting, click on color decontaminate, and boom, it's going to remove everything for you. So click on OK. So as you can see, it's going to remove that automatically for you. So that being said, right now, let's go back and bring in our second backdrop. So go back to my file manager again. I'm going to click this right now. I'm going to drag it down to my Photoshop. You can see, zoom out, and I'm going to drag it down, place it whatever area I want it to be. I'll click on my OK. Just change the blend mode back from normal to soft light again. Change it down to soft light. And under the opacity, I'm going to drag the opacity down. Till I see fit. Click around this way is okay. Let's use 30 as our radius. And boom. We just achieved this right now. Let's bring the clock we have over here. Let's bring the clock we have over here. So go back to our file manager. This is the clock, and I'm going to drag it down. You can see. Reduce the size till you see fit. Reduce the size. Then drag it to whatever area I want it to be. I think I want to be around this way. So I'm going to increase the size by actually extending it, and I'll click on my OK. But the issue is that it's too light for my liking. So click on Ctrl M and drag it down, drag it down, drag it down till you see fit. Then you click on OK. So once that doesn't see it right now, the next thing I just need to do is to do what? To go back to my file manager and bring my golden halo, bring the rainbow halo which I have over here. And the file will also be given to you guys to download on my Telegram group free of charge. So go back to file manager, go to download, and let's search for the file I want to make use of. Let's search for it. So this is the one I'll be making use of. Just drag it down to my Photoshop. I'll wait for it to load up, and I'm going to reduce the size till I see fit. And I'll drag it above overhead. I'll adjust it from the side. I'll reduce the size, I'll reduce it. I'll still reduce it a little bit. Now I'll drag it down again. I'll click on OK. So don't worry about the black we're having here. Just have to come down to blend mode from normal, bring it down to screen. And boom, we have our halo. The last thing for you to do is to color grade that picture. Click on the uppermost layer. Then I'll be using my LUTs, which I use for mostly of my pictures. Let's go to my color lookup. In that color lookup, click on load 3D LUT, and I'm going to scroll down and go to my Mela chocolate. And boom. You need to give me the low light vibe, low light picture I usually do. So with this right now, right, created a low light manipulation. Now let's check out before and after. Check out before and after. Here's the before of our picture, and here is the after. Isn't it looking very, very nice? So all the files I use, I'll be giving it to you guys for free, except the LUT file. And all of my overlays are also available, so you can just go to my store and make purchase today. So I hope this video helped. If it does, kindly drop a like and share with your friends. Someone out there might may be in need of it. See you guys in my next tutorial. Reflex out. So in case you're interested in getting any of my picture editing file, from my overlays down to my color lookup, which is my LUT file, so you just have to scroll down to your video. So under the comment, this is my description. So it's not going to load the description for you. You just have to click on show more, click on it. So it's going to show all the options. Once it does that, just click on my store link. So here's my store link. Once you click on it, it's going to take you directly to my store. So you can actually select any file you want. From the color lookup, this is a light skin LUTs. This is a feather which I use in my recent video. This is 100 premium baby overlays. This is my first video course. This video course entails on how to download all the files I want. The site I use in downloading all my files free of charge, including my Photoshop panels also. This includes my PNG files. This includes all my packs, all my picture editing files, my premium overlay, my PNG, my flying fabrics, my color lookup, my presets. So once you buy this, you've already bought everything apart from this one. So here is my flying fabrics. Here is my, in case you want to give me any project for me to work on. Here's my color lookup. Here is my background overlay, and here is my presets file. So in case you're interested in buying any one, you can actually go for them. The good news there is that you can actually buy your own currency, any currency of your choice. You can buy with any currency of your choice.